Hello everyone, in this video let us try to understand what is basically a JavaScript. So before we go for what part of JavaScript, let us try to understand why part of JavaScript. So why do I need JavaScript? Single statement answer is we need responsive HTML, or you can say we need dynamic HTML pages. So we have been learning HTML and we have seen how to create HTML pages in our HTML course. So those were static pages. So we have some data which is static. I cannot interact with my HTML pages. Say for example, on my page I have a button, and whenever I click the button I want something to happen. So that is nothing but responsive. So how do I achieve that? I achieve that with the help of JavaScript. So there are many things that you can do with JavaScript, and all of them fall under the category responsive HTML pages, like react to any event. Whenever I click mouse, I click a button. Whenever I take my mouse pointer on some image, something, anything that happens is an event. So if I do anything, I want to perform something. So that I can achieve with the help of JavaScript. I can write and read HTML elements dynamically. Say on my form I have some buttons, some radio buttons, some text boxes. I want to read all the content and I want to set that content at runtime or after some event. So I can do that with the help of JavaScript. I want to validate the data. I have a form, I have username and password. Whenever I click the button, before I send this complete data to the server, I want to validate here. I want to tell the user that, see, your text boxes are empty, you need to fill it. So this job I want my browser or I want my client to do it. So I can achieve that with the help of JavaScript. I can direct the browser, like whether the end user is using IE or Chrome or Firefox. Now based upon the browsers, I can enable or disable some features. Not only this, but a lot more things you can do these days, as I told you earlier, like AngularJS, NodeJS, EmberLand.js. All these things, they are based on JavaScript. Not only those, but also a very famous scripting language, jQuery. jQuery is also built on JavaScript. So for all this jQuery, everything, JavaScript is base. So that's why we need JavaScript. Now what is JavaScript? It is a language, or you can say scripting, lightweighted programming language. So you can do simple programming with the help of JavaScript. But these days we are doing complex programming as well. It is an interpreted language, and if you want to run JavaScript, you need some browser. Interpreted in the sense, it is not like your C program that it gets compiled first, then it generates object file, then it executes. No, it takes a line of code, compile it, execute it, then it goes for the next line, then it goes for the next line. So it does not compile the complete code at once. So it is an interpreted language. And of course you can use it. You need not to buy any license, you need not to purchase anything, nothing is required. It is simple. Now where do I write JavaScript? I write JavaScript code in my HTML pages. Actually, I surround my JavaScript code in script tags and I put that in the head tag. And as we know very well, to write your HTML code, we use text editor like Notepad. In the same way, to write JavaScript inside HTML, so we need the same text editor, Notepad, or you can use any text editor you like. Sample is this. You have head tag, start and end. So between that you have a script tag and you write the script, and here you say the type of script that I am going to write is text/JavaScript. So in simple word, JavaScript is a lightweighted programming language which is used to perform some client-side activities in your web application. Now enough of theory, let's dive into the practical. say I want to display hello world. So there are three ways that I can do. I can display it in the browser. So I use document.write. I can display in debug window. So I can go for console.log. I can display in an alert. So I can go for windows.alert. So in our next video, we will see its implementation, a demo for displaying hello world. That's it for this video. Thank you very much.